If you want to change between different time signatures, you will need to use a playlist, which is a feature of Polynom Pro. Simply navigate to the presets library, tap where it says presets, and choose playlist. We're going to create a new playlist, so we'll tap on the plus in the top and choose new playlist, and we'll call it time change. And now we can add items to our playlist. We'll tap on the plus again and choose a new entry in playlist, and we'll call it 4/4. Note that by default this is set to loop. I'm going to change that by tapping on the gear icon and tapping where it says loop and choosing 1. That means that this item will play once before moving on to the next item. Now we simply need to add another entry into this playlist for a different time signature. There are different ways we can do this. I can tap on the plus button and choose duplicate entry with new name. Let's call it 7/8. That will give me a copy of the 4/4 item, which I can then modify and change this to 7/8. I'll tap on the time signature, set it to 7/8, and create the rhythm. And then I'll save the changes. And we now have a playlist which switches between 4/4 and 7/8. There's an even quicker way to add items to a playlist. Let's select the last item, and then I'm going to save as and choose 3/8, and I'm going to save to playlist. If I chose save here, it would save this to the presets library. If I choose save to playlist, it adds it to the end of the playlist. So now we have 4/4, 7/8, 3/8. And then again, I can just modify the time signature and save my changes. Let's add a bar of 5/4. I'll click the disk button, choose save as, call it 5/4 and save to playlist, and then set the time signature to create my 5/4 bar. Finally, save the changes again, and we can play this through from the top. Now if you want multiple bars of time signatures, you can simply go to the playlist and set reps. So if you wanted 2 bars of 4/4, tap on the gear button and set the reps to 2. And if you wanted 3 bars of 3/8, tap on the gear button and set the reps to 3. And you can see here we've got 2 reps of 4/4, 1 rep of 7/8, 3 reps of 3/8, 1 rep of 5/4. If we wanted to change the tempo of these items, you can just tap on the tempo control and set a new tempo. Note that the tempo of the 7/8 is 120, the tempo of 4/4 is the new tempo that I set of 145, and the others are 120. If you want the whole playlist to play at the same tempo, just tap on the padlock on the tempo display, and now all of the items will play at this tempo. You can also go back to the main page and tap on the repeats or the timer or the tempo, and playlist will be disabled. You can then adjust the tempo in here and use timers and repeats for practice, and you will only be playing inside of this preset. When you want to go back to the playlist, just simply tap an item in the playlist again. If you wanted to just solo one of these bars, you can tap and hold on a row, which takes you into edit mode, and then you can tap the loop button. This will now only loop this 7/8 preset. To go back to normal, tap on the pencil to edit and disable loop mode. You can even loop items that aren't next to each other. For example, let's select the 4/4 and the 3/8 and go to loop mode. And when we play this, we'll get 2 reps of 4/4, and then it will go to the 3/8 bars. Again, tap the pencil button to edit and disable looping. Also, while you're in edit mode, you can use the handles to rearrange the items. Playlists are a very powerful feature of Polynomial, and you can do almost anything in a playlist.